Hi everyone, in this tutorial I am going to show you how I create this beautiful beanie. It's a very easy project and this stitch is just very dense and beautiful, just like knitting. You won't see the difference actually. So to create this project you will need your measuring tape. And you will need, obviously, your yarn. This time I'm using these 3 colors. So your 9mm hook, as the producer requires for this yarn. Also, you will need a stitch marker, a yarn needle to weave in, your scissors, and optional, you will need some elastic for the base. I usually use elastic on all my beanies that I make, just to keep them in shape. My hat, it has 52 centimeter wide. I will start with my lighter color and I'll make a foundation single crochet chain. So I will attach my yarn on my hook and I will start by chaining 2, and then I will insert my hook in my first chain, pull up a loop, chain 1 for the foundation chain, and then make my single crochet. Then again I will insert my hook in that chain, making sure that I am going to grab both loops on my hook, pull up a loop, chain 1 for the base, and finish my single crochet. And again insert my hook in the chain base, in the base chain, chain 1, and then finish my single crochet. I will carry on until I will have 42 stitches. Now I finished my 42 stitches. Looks like this. Now it's time to close the gap together. I'm just going to make like this so I can make sure that it's not going to fold, and I'll grab this end and just insert it in my base. Like so, just to make sure that it's not going to twist across when I work. Oops. Just like that. And then I will grab my elastic, which is optional. I've already cut it and knotted it. I've measured it over my head, how loose I want it to be. And then you can just start working. Grab my elastic and attach it to my work, like so, and start in my first stitch to make a single crochet, working over the elastic. So this row I will just single crochet all the way down. I have finished this round actually, and my hat is already having shape. You can actually measure right now to just try it on to see if it fits, and then I will start my model. This pattern, it doesn't require a slip stitch in, so we will just work in round. That's why we will need to just mark the last stitch so you don't miss. So let's just get started with the model. For this model I am going to use 2 stitches, a knit stitch, which means that I have to insert my hook. That will be a bit difficult on first round. So I will insert my I will insert my hook just in the middle of the stitch that I've made, front to back, and pull up a loop and make a single crochet. It's just like a single crochet, just the hook needs to be inserting in between the V, just in the middle, and make sure on the other side is going to go in the middle as well. So one stitch is a knit stitch, and then the next stitch is going to be a back loop only single crochet. And then again, that was my second, this is my third. I am going to insert my hook in the middle of that stitch and do my knit stitch, and then single crochet back loop only, and then again, and this is going to be our model, which is going to be very easy to make. So insert the hook in the middle of the stitch between those 2 V's, pull up a loop and finish your single crochet, and then another single crochet in the back loop only, and carry on like this until you reach the end of the round, and I'll meet you right there to show you how to continue. I'm at the end of the round, and where I have the marker, I'm just gonna have to make my last single crochet back loop only, and then I will place my marker again. And then I will carry on with the same model all the way up. This is going to already be very easy. You can make this hat as a beanie or even longer if you want. There are so many options, and this model works up pretty fast and easy, so you will be very pleased with the result as well, because the texture is beautiful like knitting. So this is what you will need to do. If you want to make it in 3 colors or 2 or whatever, you will just need to go up as much as you want. As I already told you, I've chosen mine to make it in 3 colors. So the total height of my beanie is 21, which means that I will have to divide this in 3, so I can make them equal. That means that I'm going to have to work with my first color for about 7 centimeters, and then I'll meet you to show you how to make the color change. So my hat crown until it's going to have 17 centimeters, until I will start decreasing at the top. For now, let's just carry on and finish our 7 centimeters with our first color, and then I will meet you right back. I'm at the end of my 7 centimeters. I've made 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually 7 rounds, and now I'm at the last stitch. I'm just going to make half of it, and then the last pull through I will make it with my next color, like so. So I will finish my last stitch with my new color. That is how I make my color changing, and then I will work over that end, not to be needed to weave too much, and then I will just continue working like before, the same pattern. Let's just remove and mark the last stitch here, and I will just carry on with the same pattern. I'm going to cut this and this one. Pattern just look beautiful both sides. So just carry on and do another 7 rows, 7 centimeters with your second color, and I'll meet you at the end of this 7 rounds. I'm at the end of my 7 centimeters with my second color, and now I'm just gonna change with my last color. This time I chose this dark gray, and I'll start working my last stitch from the row and finish it with my new color, like so. Secure it properly and then start working over this one. my third color. I will continue working the same number of stitches for another 3 centimeters, because the crown height is about 17, so I already have 14 centimeter and I will need 17, so I will make another 3 rounds with a new color and then I will just start decreasing. I'll meet you back at the end of my 3 rounds. And now I am going to start decreasing. At this moment my hats measure 17 centimeter tall. Now I will start decreasing like so. I've made my last stitch, so I will make my first knit stitch and then I will skip this one and make another knit stitch in here. 2, 3, 4 and 5, and again skip this one and continue with another 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip this one and continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip one and continue. Again, skip one and make another 5. And for the first round with decreases, it will be make 5 and then a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and decrease, and at the end you will need to have 4 stitches remaining. 2, 3, 4. Replace the marker on the next round. For the next round with decreases, we're going to start by making our first stitch and then skip this one and make a single crochet back loop in the next. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then skip 1 and single crochet back loop only, knit stitch, single crochet, knit stitch, again skip this one and make single crochet back loop, knit stitch, single crochet and another knit stitch, and carry on like this until the end of the round, decreasing after making 4 stitches. And my last decreasing, I will have 3 more stitches at the end of the round left. Removing and replacing my marker. And as you probably guessed, now we will need to go with 3 stitches and a decrease. So I will start by making my first stitch in the same place and then skip this one and make one in the next, again another knit stitch as the model requires, and then I'll do 1 single crochet back loop and another knit stitch. Skip this one and make another 3 stitches as per model, knit stitch, single crochet back loop, knit stitch, skip this one and again knit stitch, single crochet, knit stitch, skip this one and again at the end of the round I will have 2 stitches remain. One, 2, 3, and now I will have this one and my last single crochet back loop only, again replacing my marker. So, and now I will have to make another decreasing, and this time I will make my first stitch here, and then I'll skip this one and make a single crochet, back loop there, and then again I'll make one and a single crochet. One knit stitch, one single crochet. Let me just check. Bit of mistake, so start again. I've made my first, and then I'll skip this one and I'll make a single crochet back loop only, and a knit stitch. Skip this one, single crochet back loop only, knitted stitch. Skip this one, single crochet back loop only, and a knit stitch. Skip this one and carry on like that. Skip this one and now I will skip this one and make my last here. Replace my marker, and then I will carry on and just start with my first as usual, and then I will skip this one and make all the knit stitches only left. One, to make sure to work this a bit tighter than usual. 3, 4, so at this last round you will have to work one, skip one, work one, skip one, until you reach the end. And as you can see, you will have to skip the last one and just slip stitch in the first, like so. And we have finished with decreasing. Obviously now we will have to just close this gap here, so I will just cut my yarn, leaving a longer tail than usual, and start sewing this end. all done. And this is how it looks so far, both sides. Beautiful texture. And now I just want to make an edging here, as I did for the previous one. So I am going to grab my last color of yarn and insert my hook in the first round here, and just make a row with slip stitch, just making sure you make them pretty loose. When you reach the end, just cut your yarn, insert your hook from back to front and pull that out, so you can see that you have a nice finish there. Then secure that here properly, like so. And you have finished. Now all you have to do is to weave those ends as well. And if you like, you can have another round with the second color. I am just thinking of making it on the wrong side now, so I'll start by inserting my hook, doesn't actually matter where, from front to back, like so, and make a round with slip stitches on top of that, but now on the opposite side. And again, my last stitch, I'm just going to insert the hook from back to front and pull that out, cut my yarn and finish like so. This is how my beautiful knit-like chunky beanie looks like. This is the wrong side of the work, and this is the right side of the work. You can also find the written pattern with all the measurements from newborn to adult XL on my Raverly store. There is a link in bio for that. I am just going to link to weave in those ends, and I will finish with this beauty. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment for any feedback that you want to give me. Happy crochet, and thanks again. Bye.